this is the back garden. The shed is there, the greenhouse is the line. I would assume the back of the greenhouse is the line.
No, further back.
It's further back.
Well, that fence is right at the back.
Yeah, but
the tree. It's
that's
right next to the
that
tree.
side I'm talking about would be that would back onto the so-called fence. I would have thought. Okay, so just overgrown. Just overgrown. Yeah. The roof is past its sell-by date. Okay, that's about it. That's the other thing, making piles of rubbish, you see, which is a bit of a pain. The rain coming last night has dampened that a little bit, which is a bit of a shame. But that's the only way of doing it at the moment, is making piles and decide what we can do about it. So I'm making another little pile here and work up the garden. A lot of this is rubbish, of course. Don't ask me, but I've got the tap man coming tomorrow, so we'll clear some of the metal out. Cheers, folks. Good morning all, and it's February the 5th, and I've been here just over a week or so now. Still a lot of rubbish around, but I'm going to walk into the sun. I'll try and keep the camera low. This is just a diary for myself and anybody else who's interested. I've chucked out some bits of old carpet in the conservatory, or patio, whatever you want to call it, this lean-to on the side. Nothing much changed. I'm in the busy process of just sorting the garden, and still have the rubbish to burn, and quite a bit more rubbish adding here than there. I've done a bit of digging. As you can see, I've done a bit of repairs on the greenhouse. I've exchanged, there was 4 or 5 panels which I've managed to find in the shed, and still have some more to do. But I cleaned this area around here. There's an old wooden thing which is ready to the fire. I've replaced those couple of broken panes here. There's 2 or 3 here on the window. Trimmed the apple tree a little bit. Got 4 bags of rubbish there. Some other bits and pieces. Still got to re-tidy through this here. I've just been doing the greenhouse. That's a bit of a joke at the moment. Got some potatoes, seed potatoes growing in, putting in there. This bench has got to come out. It's just no good. There's some bits of wood I use for turning. This is what I've dug so far. Not brilliant. But it's coming on. Cleared this area here. Still got a couple more brambles to dig out, as you can see. This was stoned originally, but if I get a chance I'll redo the stone. As you can see, it's still quite overgrown. Well, not so much overgrown. I've still got to dig the brambles out and various weeds which are starting to pop up now. I think some of these they're a bluebell, but they're not our bluebell. There's some other foreign bluebelly type thing, Spanish bluebell or something. Sadly they'll get dug out. Plastic bags bedded here, there and everywhere. Still got a lot to do, as you can see. Stacking up the bricks. As you can see, the fire pile is growing a little bit, and that's that. Okay. As you say, still a lot to do, but there's no rush. I've moved in now, so I'll catch you all again soon. Cheers. Oh, good morning all. Thursday, and cracking day. Nice frost. I hadn't covered my potatoes up, so I'm out this morning covering my potatoes up. So there you go, in the slippers. Look, still got my shorts on, of course. There you go. So I'll see what the place is like. I might have a fire today, I'm not too sure yet. See if I can burn some of this stuff, because it's everywhere, as you can see. So there you go. Cheers. Right, this fence took a bit of a hit the other day with Kira. I think the storm, I've bit of wind I'm afraid, but I'm doing this corner here, and this is a few barrel loads, and as you say, you can see here where the pot, well, where the Scotch pine used to be. As you can see, there's a hell of a lot of pine cones. Well, pine cones are notorious for not rotting down. I've uncovered this. The vines there you can see are passion flower, and those are brambles in the corner here, but these don't rot down. These have been there for years, and as you can see, I've moved it away from the fence, or trying to move it away from the fence. I did that yesterday, 4 or 5 hours. Some of it is compostable, which I'm trying to do. A hell of a lot of plastic, of course, in here, which I've got to sort out. But my main concern is getting the pine cones out. I had the stump grinder in, and he dug a bit of a stump out here, which is fine. But as you can see, the pine cones, if you don't pick them up, they'll just be here for years and years and years. So it's an ongoing process. As you can see, scraping back, picking up as many pine cones as I can. I can burn them on the fire, it's not a problem. It's just picking them up, because they just don't break down. This stuff here is what I've moved. This is the sawdust from the chainsaw, pine needles, you name it, as you can see. But there's a hell of a lot of pine cone in there. So it's a question of just picking out as many as I can. Not going berserk, because it just won't break down. And they won't break down. They've been there for years, as you can see, and they haven't broke down. Anyway, we walk up the plot, as you can see. Sorry about the wind noise, but as you say, we're just getting over Kira, and I think Dennis is coming in. I've cleaned some of the rubbish away from the greenhouse here, that old rotten thing there. I've still got a few glasses to replace in the greenhouse. I've got some broad beans and some potatoes chitting, and some onion sets going. Hopefully they will go here in this section here, but I'm trying to work out where the sun is, because we have this massive oak tree here, and you can see a bit of sun where I had the fire. And them are, I think they're foxglove. I'm trying to leave that clump there and work around that, of course. But as you can see, still a hell of a lot of brambles in the ground. These are all stalks, all got to be dug out eventually. This isn't too bad. This is only I call it the first dig. I'm assuming I'll get another dig in. Lots of wild Spanish bluebells or something, I don't know what they are. They're going to get dug out, and you can see the root system here from the brambles. Once again, a lot of plastic here. I'm not going to walk on there because I've got my slightly better shoes on. But this will do for a bit of potato. There is a bit of sun, as you can see, from the shadows. But if I can get this section done, and this section here where the fire is, I've got another TARDIS bin to move, and the bits and bobs there. If I can get this dug this year, and perhaps even a bit of planting in there, I'll be quite chuffed. Some primulas coming up. It'll be a long time before I get to them, possibly. But if I come across them and I can spot them, I'll try to move them. There's a lot of primulas in here, which I won't get to this ground at the moment. As you can see, I've got the seeds up for the birds. They're still a bit wary about it. I might move them again. Still got this to do, and the apple cuttings to pick up. Still got a bit of fireworks stuff here, and that's a pile of stuff that I'll try and compost down or dig in once I've removed the pine cones. But this section here I could probably dig. There's not many primulas or anything else in here. Some ice plant there you go. And this section was a lawn, but I think for it to become a lawn again, it'll need to be dug and scraped. This is a 2-year project, by the way. Still got to work on this section here. Let's see if we can get that fence done. Anyway, but the fence is yes, past its sell-by date. It really wants replacing, as long as the patio as well, but that's another story, but that's another process. Anyway, so there you go folks, a little bit of a tour around. Cheers.